All right, this is the Built for These podcast number 1. I'm Adam Leidick, and I interview Paul Novinsky, owner of PJN Auto Detailing, his mobile business. At some point, we get to talking about fluid film and AMSoil undercoating, the applications, working with them, and our experiences applying them. Mostly it's just hanging out, bear with me, figuring out the recording equipment still, and oftentimes it's too loud or too quiet. And also, this interview has just about no structure. So, thanks for listening, and catch the next one. We didn't start yet. What?
Just start the fucking podcast, man.
Yeah, what he said.
You've done nothing but complain for fucking 15
You know what?
minutes.
You're doing tomorrow.
Thank you, Curby.
What am I doing tomorrow?
You're going to do a fucking podcast with me tomorrow. See how much more efficient it is.
We've already done one. It started instantly and it just rolled for 4 hours.
Yeah. All right, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hi.
What's your name, Paul?
I don't know.
What was that gentle little hyperventilating? And stop looking at the camera. You make yourself nervous. What if I flip the screen? Will that make you feel better?
Just fucking put the camera on Kirby's face for us talking. It'd be way cooler. Way cooler. No one's gonna watch this. They're just gonna listen to it.
Do you want to hold Pablo?
I like Pablo.
Do you want to hold him?
No. Just turn.
Okay. You want me to turn the screen?
No. Let's just fucking do this.
Okay. Don't look at it.
All right.
It's that easy. Look at me.
Okay.
So we're talking.
All right.
Hi, Paul.
Hey.
But talking to this. Not that close.
Hey. This isn't gonna work. How are you? I'm Paul.
Hi, Paul. This is the Built for These podcast.
1.7.
Number one.
Yep.
With Paul.
Hi.
J. Novinsky.
From Catholic School.
Owner and operator of PJN Auto Detailing. When I met Paul, he was a Catholic schoolboy. We became friends by word of mouth because we both drove Jeeps. Turns out we don't actually like each other.
No.
But we became friends because we like house music.
And a lot of
And blinky
alcohol,
lights.
beers.
And drinking.
And drinking.
In a parent's basement. I think we did some off-roading, though. Maybe like twice. We went off-roading like twice together, right?
To a fire pit to drink.
Yeah, in the woods to just hang out.
Yeah.
Okay, we did that. Yeah, that's how we knew each other,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
And now we see each other once a year.
Yes.
Pretty cool, though. But we're both business owners and dads. So, Paul,
Mm-hmm.
how'd you get into detailing, bud? Actually, you know what? No. Oh, yeah, I almost missed this note. Let's talk. Tell me about your Jeeps, bud. Start to finish, Jeeps.
How many I've had, or what?
How many you had? Tell me about each one and what happened.
The first one, I sold because the transmission was blown.
What was it?
Grand Cherokee 01 WJ, had a 3-inch lift.
Was that the
Tan one, had the taillight covers that looked like really
oh,
ghetto.
Yeah, I don't think I knew you then. No.
No, you did.
You had that before you even had your license, right?
Yeah, I had that when I was 15. And I would go off-roading it when I was 15. I had my buddies driving to the woods for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I sold that for a Wrangler, which I sent rolling down Route 5.
So the first one was the only one that made it out alive.
I guess you could put it that way.
Yeah.
That was resold. Everything else probably ended up broken somewhere, yeah. Or broken.
Yeah, probably. Then what was the next one?
I had the maroon Jeep that I totaled. Then I had a...
Which was what? What kind of Jeep?
Oh,
Paul?
it was an 01 TJ with a 4-inch lift and all the goodies. That I rolled and broke.
Almost. That was when you almost died on, right?
That was like death
You
near,
and Eric. Or maybe Eric was the one that almost died?
No, we both... I don't remember the accident. Muffin broke his head on my head.
So you took a real...
Someone pulled me out of the Jeep. I don't know.
So you took a real hitter on that one. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it set my brain real straight.
Then what was the next one?
It was an 04 WJ that I also rolled like 6 months after rolling the first.
That's the good one, right? How'd you roll that one?
I ran over a Honda.
Driving down a one-way street and they went the wrong way, right?
No, they were pulled over.
Oh.
They were pulled over.
And you fell asleep.
No, they started merging into traffic with the opposite blinker on.
Oh.
And then somehow it was my fault.
And then you hit it and just
I just
jumped it?
I just tumbled. I remember the roll. It happened like over 30 seconds of time. I was just like, oh no.
Did that total that one?
Yeah, they totaled that one. It was a sick Jeep though.
And then
leather seats, subwoofers.
And then you got the sad one, right?
And then I got like the makeup like. I probably can't say it on a podcast.
What does it rhyme with?
Sex. Makeup sex? Macabre sex?
You just said makeup sex.
So then I had an 89 Cherokee.
That was an 89?
Oh, she was old.
I didn't know that was an 89. I can't believe
it might have been a 90-something.
I think it was a 90-something, dude. Because that thing worked for a while.
It worked pretty sick. Didn't have any floors, but it worked sick.
Oh, my God.
I jumped that a few times.
You drove it over mailbot. Trash barrels. Trash barrels. You drove it over trash barrels.
Yeah, we're going to edit that part out.
Did you sell that one? That one made it out alive, too, right?
Yeah, I think I sold it for like $500.
Which is
no, you know what? No, I traded that plus money to Mike Billick for the Wrangler I now drive.
He ended up with that Cherokee?
Yeah, for like a minute.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
What?
Was that a burp?
It was the microphone.
Or was that a mating? Was that a mating call? Were you trying to get with that fly?
$32 microphone.
Hey, it's nice, all right? So, now you have Billick's Jeep.
Yes.
Which is taking on a very expensive, luxurious life of its own. Sliding into neglect and retirement.
Just to plow the driveway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting, Kurt.
Yeah.
I'm getting a plow. Yeah.
You're putting a plow on your built Wrangler that's built for off-roading.
Yes.
That is the only vehicle at this point that you've held on to.
Yeah, but I'm
for a long period of time.
My driveway's like half a centimeter long, so it's just because it's a hill.
Yeah.
It's like not going to change the life of that Jeep.
You ever go off-roading with plow horns in front of your Jeep?
Remember the whole part where they come off?
You ever try to do anything with something that you drive over really big rocks and beat the crap out of all the time? Your transfer case is going to fall out, probably.
I'm going to die of a stroke or a heart attack before we get there, so...
You have a stroker motor. A built stroker motor in your Jeep.
It's going to plow some sick.
Built axles, E-locker.
Yes.
All that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And you traded your MTRs for all-terrains, and you're putting a plow on it.
Well, they're pizza
Would you
cutters for
just
the snow.
sell the fucking thing, dude? Have some respect for it.
I do.
You don't. You sold your mud terrains. You got all-terrains. You're putting a plow on it. You have no respect for that Jeep. None.
25 going on 50.
It's not the Jeep's fault you don't use it. It's your fault. Did you just check the time? You're that bored with this already?
No, I was looking at my phone.
Well, that's
You
good.
just did it too.
Yeah, I wanted to see how long we were doing this for. Stay away from the mic. All right? You're creepy.
I know.
All right, next thing on the list. Paul, how'd you get into detailing?
Oh, shit. I was 15. My dad sold cars. I was 13. My dad sold cars, and that's how I made money. I washed them, and I learned how to wax them at dealerships, and that's how I made money.
Did you start? You started working part-time at his dealership, right?
Yeah,
Detailing?
when I was like 14 years old, yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I think it was like Topher or Kalians, yeah.
I forgot about that, though. No. I really didn't know how you started detailing. That was a genuine question.
Oh, yeah, my dad.
I just thought you started cleaning your own shit boxes in your driveway.
No. I never stole.
But you always shined them all up, except for the black Cherokee. That poor thing lived
that
up.
never got any love.
Got new motor mounts that one night.
Yeah, what happened? I forget how that all happened.
You couldn't put them in, and me and Kirby came over and put them in for you.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
I remember.
Yeah, you didn't have pry bars, and Kirby almost castrated you for it.
I remember that
To
too.
this day, he holds you against you.
You know what's funny is that
At least 9 years ago.
God,
Yeah,
I've known you
that's
gross people this
It's called
long.
getting old, Paul.
Yikes.
Yeah, 20 going on 50. Like
Remember
you
that?
said.
I remember that. I'm like, I got a clunk in my Jeep. That Paul, it's the motor hitting the inner fender well. Rev, bang!
I don't know what it is.
I can't figure it out. It could be the motor almost falling out of your vehicle, Paul. Okay.
Talk about your business, Paul. Mobile, right?
Mostly mobile, but we do on-site in Holyoke and Holland, Mass. Holland's a small town of nothing where no one knows where it is.
Nobody goes to Holland, dude.
Not on purpose. Or not an accident.
It's pretty cool. You won't. You know what? I'm not gonna interrupt you. I'll say mean things to you later. How far will you go, Paul? And based that from where? Holland or Holyoke?
I mean,
How far have you gone?
2 hours down to Connecticut.
2 hours?
Yeah. But I mean, I obviously have to charge more.
Yeah, but your services are so stupendous that people pay the price, right?
I don't know.
You've never been turned down for a travel fee, right?
No, can't be.
You must be doing a good job, right?
I'm trying.
What kind of stuff do you offer with your detailing business, Paul? Give me a detailed list.
Well, I mean, full interior clean, back shampoo, spot treat, plastics clean, windows clean, door jambs cleaned, steam clean if necessary, deodorize. On the exterior, we clay bar. We do heavy cut, medium cut.
Do you
light
do
cut
paint
polish.
matching?
No,
What's paint matching?
I don't know.
I don't know what paint. You don't know what paint matching is?
Something body guys do.
Yeah, I
don't do
always see
that.
people bragging about it on Instagram. I figured you'd know.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't even know how to hashtag really.
Okay.
I'm 25 going on 50.
My entire business is based off hashtagging.
Yikes. I just feel like it's like an effect.
Oh, do you offer undercoating, Paul?
No, I don't.
The only thing we've talked about for the past 3 days?
Yes, I do. I offered fluid filming and AMSOIL heavy duty metal protector in aerosol cans only because AMSOIL can't give us bulk.
You said fluid filming.
Peter. Damn it, Peter.
I don't know if his name was Peter.
It's Peter Markham. Don't worry, I remember.
I have it written down
It's called
somewhere.
getting old, Adam.
That's why I wrote it down, because I don't remember anything.
Slip-ons. It's called getting old.
Yeah, those look. I was telling Kirby.
Dude, these are Cabela's rigs. These things are sick.
I was thinking about taking my shoes off for this, turning the heat up.
All right. I will
What?
walk
You
out
think
of
I
this
got
podcast.
stinky feet, dude? I take care of myself.
You look like you have stinky everything, yes.
You're probably not wrong.
Respectfully.
You're probably not.
Built for these podcasts 1.9. This is going, no. So anyways, yes, I offer fluid filming and AMSOIL. Undercoating.
You said fluid filming like it's a verb compared to why didn't you say
AMSOILing.
AMSoiling?
Everything's a verb if you try.
If you say I am's oil, that could be a verb.
Well, yeah, it's just like the word drink.
No, that's
Noun and a verb.
I guess.
I offer drinks. I offer drinkings.
I am's oil cars. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways,
Although it's a brand.
you're a
Yeah.
brand.
So is fluid film. It's confusing. Paul, let's talk about the differences between fluid film and AM's oil.
Yes, let's.
Tell me about fluid film.
This is when I still keep talking now?
Yeah, because I don't know anything about fluid film. I mean, I kind of do.
You probably. It's a lanolin-based product. Penetrates.
Say that word again.
Lanolin. Let me try it one more time. Lanolin.
I think I read that today like 3 times.
Like violin. It has
And I thought at least 5 of those letters were silent.
What do you think it said? Lolin?
I don't know what it said.
Lols?
I know. I just knew it was in fluid
Fluid
film.
film's more environmentally safe. It's an animal-based product, like animal fat, pretty much. Penetrates. It's more for vehicles that have already started to rust. Not permanent. Won't last over a year, at least in my opinion and/or experience. I will say I just did a truck the other day though that I pressure washed, and like it was still beating up from like 1 year ago that I fluid filmed it. But that kid never washes his truck.
Was it rusty?
No.
I was gonna
But
say
it wasn't-
because if it's in the rust, then it's gonna stay in there. You can't really wash that off.
Which is good. It's
No, it's good, but I'm just saying it wouldn't come
The
off.
AMS oil is more like a waxy product for like new shit stuff.
Which is kind of hard to get off. Not that you would want to,
what is?
but the waxy AMS oil stuff.
No, you don't want it off.
Yeah.
You probably degrease it with a hot pressure washer, but
Oh yeah, I'm sure it would come right off. They say in the instructions, if you get to have overspray, that just to use degreaser. Is it degreaser? Like some solvent they have,
yeah,
but they said it comes right off with that.
it probably does.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was thinking about the fluid film
Mhm.
and the differences. So there's the AMSOIL HD metal protector, which is what I use, which is
That's what I used to.
the
Black can, red label. Yeah.
yeah. But then the other cans that are smaller, just the metal protector, is more like fluid film. It has penetrating stuff in
Yeah.
it and stuff like that.
Which for me was really.
I haven't used it. It's pointless for you to use it
I
because
get 5 gallons.
you
of
can only get it in a little can. But like, so I'm gonna order a case of that and a case of the HD stuff. So like, you know, on a newer truck where it starts to rust, like on a where a bracket's welded, like a 90-degree, how that's always the first place to
Yeah,
rust.
the bead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even the bead, but just like where they meet.
So I'm gonna do the regular metal protector because it has the penetrating stuff on those areas, and then do the regular HD stuff, the waxy shit, on the rest of it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my plan.
I like it. Yeah, that makes sense though, because the other stuff doesn't penetrate, but you don't want to penetrate nice shit.
Yeah, it says right in fluid film that it will swell up non-oil resistant polyurethanes, you know, rubber seals, shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Which is the case with the undercoating on Chevys.
Chevys, yes.
Does anything else have undercoating like Chevy like that? That's like
not that I
oily and pasty.
Not that I know of. Like I said, I as of right now,
I think I like it better.
If I've only sprayed like Chevys that are already so bad that it was
Yeah, well, that's it. They have a problem with it. There was a few. there was a few production plants that messed up cleaning the frames, I think. So then just a year it peeled right off.
I don't even agree with it now, though. I'm sorry. My buddy just bought a 2018. You can take your fingernail.
You can drag right through it. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Well,
why would you want that?
Well,
you hit a good rock and you're exposing bare metal.
It's true.
In my opinion, I don't agree with
that. There was a few of them though. But I saw hundreds of them at the dealership, dude. And there were some of them that were like doing great, like awesome.
Yeah, but I think that's all dependent on who it is and what you do.
And how you're driving.
You got to figure like if guy A and guy B. Guy A is the kind of guy like a car guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna do this oil, that oil. Even if you do, I mean, I can guarantee you the waxy AMS oil stuff on a brand new Chevy frame probably still isn't good. No, that's probably better left alone.
No, I've put it on. It just goes over it. And actually, it holds it together. Yeah, holds it together a little bit better. This is nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the only problem with fluid film. I mean, if you like do shit on a bunch of like rubber hoses and stuff over time, I mean,
it will swell it up. Yeah,
eventually. Yeah, but also
have you ever gotten on door seals? I've seen that. It's bad. Turns it into like just peel. It just comes apart in your hands. Yeah. It's crazy. But it just goes to show how good that shit penetrates.
Oh, it does.
For rusty stuff, it's perfect.
All right.
I wonder if it does that to like tires. Like if you get it on a tire and it gets in the bead.
But what's weird is they actually advertise it's good for like shining your tires. Like I don't understand why they would do that.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Maybe because tires aren't made out of cheap ass rubber like most cars hoses are.
Well, that's my concern with it. Like even doing all the vehicles I've done in the past, people. That's the only concern I have is like some of it gets on like hoses, like air hoses and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can't help it.
No. But I feel like it also has to sit there for a long time without being like run through even a like puddle water moisture.
Yeah, not air, no air flowing through it or anything.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
The only thing I've ever seen damaged by fluid film personally was when I did my old Duramax. I completely shredded what was already tearing apart like a sway bar end link bushing.
Oh yeah.
But like that was already half shot anyway. So,
that's true. But the good outweighs the bad with old rusty trucks with fluid film, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's like I said, people swear by New Hampshire. Actually, a good topic. New Hampshire oil.
What's New Hampshire oil?
Oh, God. You don't know what that is?
Dude.
That's like a whole thing. There's like a whole topic. Johnny Smonik and I
Listen, I fix cars. I weld Jeep frames.
You drink beer?
Not really, no. I work a lot. I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, same.
Do I have any left? Thought I did.
You got a Corona right there, though.
Actually, it's empty. So whatever.
Which,
anyways, tell me about New Hampshire. New Hampshire oil? Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's like essentially a better version of fluid film penetrates, but it's like colored black. A lot of people swear by it. I don't know much about it yet, so I'm curious to see.
New Hampshire oil.
It's called New Hampshire oil.
And it's similar to that?
Allegedly, it's better. I think it's supposed to last longer, but it seems like it's more messy. It stains, it's black. It gets all, it keeps it makes the frame look nicer.
Do they claim that it's safe, like fluid film?
They claim it's safe.
Oh.
I don't see how anything with black dye could be. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's just a way to keep track of where you're spraying it.
No, just make it just so when you're done, they're like, oh wow, your frame looks pretty.
Yeah, maybe it's for dealerships. Yeah. It's for used car dealerships.
Yeah. Unique.
You know what I like about fluid film is when you go on the website, it's actually a really bad website.
I say their product's rad.
I was like,
because they don't care about that.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, before I talk about them, maybe I should do a little more homework into it. I go on the website and you go into products. There's fluid film, and then there's a bunch of like codes. It's like W62. And then there's like A45, and I'm like, and you click on it, and it just describes the different compound. I'm like, I don't even know. Is this undercoating? What is it?
That's all they make. No, it's a penetrant. It's a lubricant. It just.
But no, it seemed like those were different.
It was made. It was not.
No, I'm saying fluid film was one, and then they had other ones.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
I've asked them, and they said the only thing that they.
So they don't sell a waxy one.
No, they don't. They don't.
Really?
Okay. I don't. But you know how fluid film started, right?
No, tell me.
For like the big cables on ships in the Navy, at ocean when they were like rust up from salt water. Oh, that's where it started. It was like in the 40s. That's actually like
and
legit.
They just sprayed the whole bitch down.
Yeah, and they realized how well it worked, and then they started like using it at like shops like WD-40. But now they realize it like stays on a car like an undercoat.
In theory, it's a good idea to protect against salt, but I feel like even the ocean doesn't hold a candle to the amount of shit they put on the roads.
No, not that. No.
What is that stuff called? It's
Calcium chloride.
calcium
And they do it
chloride.
in liquid
the
now.
blue. Yeah, they spray the
Oh,
roads.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. So even if it doesn't snow, that's just still pure going right up
All
on
right,
you.
we're going to switch gears here to chemtrails. Let me tell you. It's a conspiracy, man.
They're not treating the
chloride
roads.
companies, man. Look them up, man. Calcium chloride and Chevy, man.
It's really fluoride.
Yeah, it's the fluoride of the water, man.
Anyways, the reason I like the Fluid Film website is they have the chemical breakdown on there, and it tells you, like, you know, everything that's in it, and it tells you how much volatile organic chemicals, VOCs,
Yeah, and
are in it. It's
yeah.
0.1%.
You can. I inhaled
per
it.
volume.
I inhaled it for 12 hours yesterday. I feel great. I do.
Do you use goggles? I noticed when I use Fluid Film, it gets so, like, this mist in the air, and if it basically coats your eyes nicely,
Yeah.
even
Oh,
if you got glasses on.
Oh, it still gets in there.
Do you wear, like, a respirator and stuff?
I just wear like an N95 mask. It's not like an actual respirator.
And you did how many large trucks yesterday?
I sprayed about almost 15 plus gallons of fluid film in the air. I mean, I'm not
You
gonna
were
lie.
wearing a paper mask.
Yeah, it was black. I woke up this morning with difficulty breathing.
Your eyes didn't hurt.
Oh no, my contacts! I just took them out, and threw them away.
I think this is a good time to plug your day job. What's your day job, Bob? Oh, that's right. You're in charge of saving people.
I care about other people a lot.
You have to.
I care about other people a lot. I like helping.
Well, you don't care about yourself. That's pretty
no,
obvious.
no,
So.
I'm all right. So why don't I'm just gonna switch gears here.
No.
My name's Paul. This is Paul's podcast. Tell me about yourself, Adam. What do you do for work?
I'm interviewing you. Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it. I wrote this note. It says, how far inside/outside? That sounds wrong. I don't even know what that means.
Giggity.
Oh, how far will you go? Oh, I already asked you how far to
I've
go.
gone 2 hours. I'll go as far as I need to. It's all reflected in the price.
Is there a difference in pricing if you can
Yes.
work inside versus outside? Water versus no water?
That would be a price difference.
If the person has a water hookup, obviously it's going to cost less for them.
because if I have to bring in water, then yes.
What do you do to bring water?
Well, I'm getting a tote this spring. I'll have a tote mounted in that the diesel van.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were buying a big 200-gallon
Not right now.
thing
I'm
and
not
a
sure it's
diesel.
Yeah, hot pressure washer. I'm still looking into that, but at the very least, I'll have like a 200-gallon tank.
So
Is
if
that good, man?
if you get that 200-gallon tank and heated pressure washer, are you going to try to sell more fleet jobs where you break down
Yes.
greasy tractor-trailer trucks and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, clean and re-grease fifth wheel hitches, dude? You're going to do that? I hear that's the worst part about being a truck driver.
I won't be re-greasing them, but I'll clean them up.
You'll cut all the grease off. Don't you, like, literally spatula it off?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Really?
I just figured a hot pressure washer might cut in through. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Tell me about your new van, Paul.
It's got a quick 428,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2-wheel drive. Back tires are shot. A lot of things.
Paul,
don't
you're
work.
promoting your business.
So I got this new van. It's got an easy 400,000 miles on it.
Tell me about the engine.
It's a 6.6 liter Duramax diesel engine there.
Who was that? Who was that? Who was that voice you just heard?
Ricky Bobby.
That was a terrible Ricky Bobby.
Oh, Ricky. I
Nothing.
don't know.
Duramax, huh?
Yeah, Duramax.
Quarter mil. Oh no, almost a half a mil.
Almost 500,000 miles.
That's nice.
Run strong. 8,000 hours. I think it delivered snacks prior life.
I don't think I told you this, but I got some bad news for you. You know how I told you with that much miles, hopefully everything needs to be done has been done already?
Yeah.
When I crawled underneath it,
Nothing's been done.
it looks like that van has rode out all of those 400,000 miles without being anything but oil changed.
It's going to be sick.
Nothing's leaking or broken.
Oh, it's leaking.
Yeah, but
I missed it.
not like leaking.
Oh, no, it's like...
Yeah, it's
just
seeping.
standard-
She's an old girl, you know?
Yeah,
It's an old diesel.
yeah.
Those spew oil at every seam.
It's fine. Rust protection. Who needs fluid film?
Yeah. I think I noticed that it had new fuel lines, maybe? Had new fuel lines, had a bunch of new stuff.
Hey, for the money
Nice
I paid for
unit.
it, it's a sweet van. Yeah, full-size 1-ton van, so...
I bet you if you had that water tank and that diesel-powered power washer,
Be a sick little unit.
it would ride so much better. I
It
bet it rides like an
ass right now.
empty tank.
It rides awful, yeah.
Did I tell you about your AC? What pressure that went up to when I turned it on?
No, how did you not die, though, again? Didn't it go up to like way too high?
Yeah. So I had my pressure gauges on there, and I was, testing it, and everything looked good. And then the compressor turned on, and then it didn't shut off. And my gauges tap out at, I think, 500 psi.
And it just kept going.
I got so scared.
I don't
I
understand.
turned the key off, dude, and I just ran away. And I was just
Did
like,
you really?
"Oh yeah,
I didn't know that
What, you think I'm
part.
gonna unhook the gauges? Oh, there's 500 psi in there? No way. And 500,000 miles on those aluminum lines. Jesus. I'm surprised your heater core has, or your evaporator is blown your dashboard out, airbags. That'd be sick.
Well, how hard is it gonna be to fix? That's a real question. I want to ask it on recording so that way Adam actually fixes it.
I'm assuming the clutch is just sticking or the relay. I know, you know what? I swapped the relay out, so I don't think it's the relay. It's probably just the clutch sticking on the compressor.
we gotta pull the whole front nose off that van.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, you bought a Duramax stuffed in a dog house of a van, so You'll never ever downshift going up hills, though. Never.
That's why I bought a diesel. I just want to hear.
We should drive that Cummins outside, dude.
What? Who's Cummins?
It's sick. It's just the turbo sounds cool. Anyways. Oh, is there any other question? My list of winter detailing, Paul. What do you do in the winter? Seeing as you're not buying the heated power washer and you're mobile.
Time's off. Take time off. I don't work in the winter.
Not even inside
Well,
detailing?
if someone calls me for an interior.
Oh, okay. But you can't do without a heated power washer. You can't do.
Even with a
the
heated power
outside.
washer, if it's 32 degrees out, it's still not gonna
No,
work.
if they get a garage.
Yeah, if I can have access, I do. Until I get myself a shop.
Tell me about these chemical people you've been tagging, Paul. You seem to be giving them shout outs all the time.
Yeah, some good people.
What
Great
is it?
folks.
How did you start selling their? That's not what you started with. You started with that
I started
Aerex
with Poor
brand
Boys.
or something like that.
No, Car Products was based out of Holyoke. That's who I started using for cleaning products.
Those big. Remember when we were going over your house? You had like those 10-gallon jugs.
Of what? Oh yeah, I still have that. Car Products. It's all my. All my cleaning products is Car Products. Everything
Okay.
I use like degrease, clean wheels, clean everything.
What's this Poor Boys stuff?
Poor Boys is the
How did you
cat's
find
bananas. They were originally out of upstate New York. Actually, Muffin Man there turned me on when we both started detailing at the same time. Their polishes are because everything by Poor Boys is meant for use in the sun. So
Put a real shine on his Grand Prix.
yeah, and some other stuff on the hood of it too. Remember that party, house party?
No. Paul, we're talking about chemicals, not house parties.
Poor Boys World is really good stuff. Really good stuff.
And house parties.
Yeah. Eric had a dick carved in the hood of his Grand Prix. Remember? You can edit that out. I'm just saying.
I'm not editing that out.
Well, then this would be like for like the boys.
No. This is gonna be in the bio. There's
it's
gonna be a
not.
link. Yeah. It's gonna be on a YouTube channel that I haven't started yet.
You realize you'll ruin my business and yours, right?
And I'm gonna pay to promote it. Hey, my business. I just have an off-road shop. I never claimed to be anything like you.
You're ruining it.
So these Poor Boys, you found about them from Muffin Man?
Well, yeah, and they're like I said, they were kind of local.
New York is not local.
Our states touch.
They do touch.
You should have a map.
You're right.
Maybe you should look at a map.
A globe. I should get a globe for the table.
That would be sick.
Well, you know, one of the ones that like there's a light inside of it, in all the major cities. A little beam of light. I want to get one. So when we're talking, we can be like, there.
Yeah. We're in the world of
Please,
Carmen San
please
Diego.
point on the map where you're referring to. Do you think this wall will work as a green screen?
Yes.
I mean, it's like minty green, but we'll put a nice backdrop here. What's up, dude? You don't like the headphones?
I just take a second. I got swimmer's ear.
Paul, it's the end of October. You been swimming, dude, or you fell asleep in the shower sideways?
No, it's all the fluid film in my ears. It's penetrating my eardrums.
Oh, this
Penetrates
is great marketing for fluid film. I had to take the headphones off. I got swimmer's ear from applying fluid film. Why'd you get swimmer's ear, bud?
I don't know. I made that up. I just took them off because my head hurt.
Oh, why does your head hurt?
Because I haven't.
That's all you got to say about your chemicals that you use? Those
No, I
guys?
mean, yeah, Poor Boys. Well, like I said, I like their stuff. It's very easy to use, less like very like low dust. It's good in sun and shade, so it's nice if you're doing like a car out in a parking lot, using direct sunlight. It also doesn't cake up my like the buffing pads.
That was gonna be my next
The pads
question.
cake up a lot.
Because the cheap stuff, it cakes up wicked fast.
3M stuff is. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not a fan of 3M myself.
Really?
I personally don't with the machine.
Dude,
you got to keep in mind like
3M is like top notch, man.
I know. I'm
And they
not-
probably make half the chemicals that are out there with other stickers on them.
You're probably right. Yeah. No, it's very true. Like I said, just for some reason, everything I get from Poor Boys, not one of their products has done me wrong. So
That's
it's all I
interesting.
could use it all in direct sunlight, and it'll come off. Doesn't cake up, paste up,
Really?
smudge. Yeah, no. It's. I'm telling you, it's the best.
That's
In my
impressive.
opinion, it's one of the better stuff I've ever used. Gets the majority of the swirls out without a lot of work. So I'm a fan of it.
That's nice. That's classy.
Why'd you throw the paper away?
Because that was all my questions. But my last one is, so Paul,
Yeah.
if I scheduled 1 day a month here,
For me to come here.
yeah, how many cars do you think you can do in 1 day?
Just me or me and Tyler or me and a couple people?
PJN Auto Detailing.
I mean, you're talking if I came here for like a 12-hour day and did full details.
Say I have all my customers drop off the cars the night before. You have them first thing in the morning. Sitting in the shop.
Obviously, it's very dependent on the vehicles. If I had 6 cars that are shot, then that ain't gonna happen. If I have 6 cars like his newer Tacoma, then I could probably get all 6 done.
Customers with respect to your business
Right. Yeah.
that actually respect your profession.
Yeah. Right.
Take all the junk out of their car
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Well, I am at the point now where I don't even deal with that anymore. Like if you give me your car full of trash,
You just say
and
no.
condoms, and I'm just saying,
Well, that's and if I scheduled them, that's what I would
yeah.
tell people.
I'd say if I at least the company comes with 2 to 3 people, we could get without a doubt 6 to 8 cars done.
Who's number 3? I met number 2.
Number 3 would be a guy Todd that's going to be working for me next year.
Todd.
Todd Barlar. Pretty sick name.
I don't know that guy. That is a cool name. I feel like he hunts with a bow. Does he hunt with a bow and wear camo?
Who?
Todd Barlar?
Oh, I don't know. Why? How do you think so?
I
thought you were just like looking at a guy on a wall that.
No, I was talking to you.
Now
about
I see
the,
why he put
about the name
camera
you
in.
just
Now
said.
I see why he put the camera in here. Because like things like that happen, and everyone gets all fucked up. Like, what's Paul looking at? No one knows. No one knows.
So if you show up here with 3 guys once a month,
At least
you can
6 to
fire
8
out
cars. Yeah.
6 to 8 cars,
I mean, we'll do
or
a
maybe
whole
like
day.
5
12,
trucks.
12, 6.
So your truck's different. There's so much more real estate on it, paint-wise, right?
Yeah, you make up for it in the inside though.
Really?
Think about it.
Then with that
Have you
much,
ever? Have you ever? All right.
can you move faster with a truck?
I'm gonna. So let me break this down, and I'll bring in our guests.
Break it down, Paul. Break it down, Nick.
Uh,
Can I just say something?
Look at the spike.
Yeah, the feedback on these
Yeah.
isn't realistic because
Right.
it's split.
Right.
You just blew the speakers off the recording. Anyways,
I doubt that's real. Have you ever tried? Has anybody in this room or anybody listening to
no, I can answer you before you even ask. No.
tried vacuuming a Subaru carpet? You've never done that?
Oh, well, he probably has to vacuum.
Hold up your hand in a matter of hours because minutes won't make any sense.
Well,
how many?
Subaru owners don't clean cars.
How many out? Valid. How?
What time is it?
Bit prejudice.
23.
Checking your phone.
Yeah. Kirby, why don't you?
Well, hang on.
What?
We're almost done anyway.
Done with what?
Well, I was just gonna keep talking a little bit more before I take a wee break. So
Whoa, we gotta take turns. We can't just leave Kirby in here alone. You don't know what he'll do.
I want to see what he'll do. It's a camera rolling. He'll probably do some weird stuff. Think about vacuuming a Subaru carpet.
Yeah,
How
well,
many-
Subaru owners don't clean their cars.
Okay, just because you have the mic too doesn't mean you have to interrupt me.
Sorry.
How many hours does it take to vacuum one panel of that crappy carpeting?
Can you?
4 hours.
Can
It's
you?
Velcro. We call it Velcro carpet. You have to use a steam cleaner to even half make it look better. So I tell people with Subarus, if they want it to look like it did when they bought it, go buy a new one or pay me for 8 hours of work because you'll never. You have to take your fingernails and pinch out like someone that puts pine needles in a Subaru is not the devil. They are the devil's spawn.
I'm serious about the once a month thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Will you do it in the wintertime?
Yes.
We don't have running water here in the winter.
That's.
I could arrange it for inside though.
I
Have you ever made like a makeshift inside wash bay? like some in the garage? Or is there's no way around it? I gotta like put a drain in the floor.
No, you use squeegees and stuff, I guess. It's just a lot of work. Yeah. I've done it a handful of times, depending on the house.
Like, so if you're gonna be here the whole day and you're the only one working in here, I wonder if I can make something like on the, like a temporary wash bay. Probably can't. I don't see a good way of doing that.
Probably not.
So maybe
I don't think so. I really need to work on getting myself a bay, like somewhere. Well, even without a drain, just a place where I can have hot, cold water and a sort of.
Well, we could build something here, but the problem is it's
No, I need like my own land.
an hour from your house.
Not only that, I just want my own. I want property with my name on the deed. Like there's no ifs.
I thought we already discussed this, and then you never called me back.
About what, the bus depot?
Yeah, why? Whatever happened with that?
They want a lot of money for 10 acres of wetlands in Wilbraham. You're going to pay taxes.
Wetlands?
It's all like 5 acres of it is wetlands.
I don't care about the land. What about the building? You made it sound
Doesn't
cool.
matter why you're paying taxes on 10 acres.
There's write-offs and stuff. Just give it away for conservation land.
Yeah,
If you can't use it, can't build on it, give it away to the state.
maybe.
Then we never get neighbors, except for beavers that you can't kill. They can flood your shop. Is it a nice? It doesn't
No, it
matter.
needs a
You're
roof.
clearly already sold on not.
Well, no, it
being
needs
sold.
a roof. It needs a lot of work. It's not something that's going to be happening with a.
What's the
bank
price? Does it start with a 5?
loan. I think it's a 4. Yeah.
4 ain't bad. Can I section it off and rent it out to other degenerates?
Yeah, you probably could. It's like a 10 acre. It's like a 10 doored bus. It's an old bus depot. It's huge, but that's
That
the thing.
is
It's
large.
huge with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Just pause it.
Go potty. I'm not pausing anything. How much time we got left? I'm not editing this out either. Still got an hour left on the camera. Put this mic while you're gone. Go. I bet you this thing isn't going to hold up the one mic drop. It's going to be done. Here, Kirby.
I want that one.
Yeah, but we're just going to try it out with Paul's gone, then he can get this disrespectful guest.
Paul's not gonna have pee. Paul's just gonna leave.
Kirby, can you hand me one of those beers?
Calling it. One of the beers. Calling it.
Paul's just going to leave.
I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Paul's just
man.
gonna leave.
Tell me about Subaru carpets.
They're fucking terrible. He was entirely right. It's fucking awful.
Put that near your face. Yeah, doesn't that suck?
Yeah,
These booms are
this-
awesome.
fucking awful.
It's a good backup, though.
It's kind of a cool color.
Yeah, isn't
Kind
it?
of like the neochrome shit.
I feel like that's the same color as your hubcaps.
They're black.
Yeah, but they look like that.
Nope, they look black.
Yeah, because whenever I worked on Pontiac Vibes, aka Toyota Matrixes,
Yeah.
which is the same kind of owner as a Subaru owner, except cheaper, they don't clean their cars. And specifically, they don't vacuum their carpets. Ever. Ever. So every time I had to get under the dashboard, I had to vacuum it out, or else I gag.
Oh, fuck that. I
Disgusting.
just put down my jacket.
Really?
Yeah, and then, like, once it gets dirty, like, especially during the summertime, it gets dirty, throw it in the laundry thing.
Your jacket?
Yeah, my shop jacket.
Oh. You have those? Those never fit me, dude. They're like
No, these ones
short.
actually fit.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you
I
wear
also
'em?
stole a couple from fucking Firestone, which was dope.
Now you're talking.
Those are nice.
I want a vest, but from like one of those workwear companies. I feel like they're the nicest.
I miss my best.
I stopped at
The best store?
it might as well be the best store.
Sam's?
The working gear place in West Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
And I did get a button-up shirt, and it's awesome. I'm gonna order a couple more of them. But they didn't have any vests, like working vests, except for like Carhartt ones. So it's like,
I think Paul just left. I'm dead fucking serious.
well, his phone's here, but that probably wouldn't be the first time he forgot something.
No, he'll just buy another one.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Subaru owners? You're on vacation. Do you even remember where you work?
I try not to right now.
Well,
Oh, there he
is
is.
he in the window? That's sick. I wonder if you can. Yeah, you can definitely see
you
that in
see
the camera. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For all I know, Colby is probably standing in that half the interview.
No, actually, I don't know.
What are you doing?
He's looking for his beer.
Oh, yeah, you probably left it in the potty. That's what you get for putting that. Shut the door! God.
He'll be back. It's fine.
He's ridiculous. Kirby, what'd you do at work last week? Without incriminating yourself or getting yourself fired. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Suffered. with an STI engine all week, basically.
Suffered. I thought you had those down to.
No, STI engines, God no. They're fucking awful, and I hate them. Entirely.
What are you doing, Paul?
I'm sitting.
Move that back,
You're
please.
literally all the way behind
Yeah,
me.
move that back where it was, Paul. Move it back where it was. And Kirby's just gonna go over there. Paul,
What?
move. Paul can't multitask. He's one of those people you're talking to him and he starts sending a text. Man, maybe Paul wasn't a good. Move the chair back where it was.
Please.
Up against the thingy, please. Keep going against the wall. Back.
No.
The wall's that way.
Yeah, but you're not.
Paul, just move the goddamn
Can
chair
you
back.
please move the chair back?
It is.
You're bothering
Paul!
me. Oh man, we're all on the camera. That's good. We got like 45 minutes left.
I don't have 45 minutes.
What are you talking about?
I have to go home to my family still.
Dude, you've been hanging out with me for an hour.
Paul's just
Oh my
upset
God.
because he thinks you're going to ruin his business.
Yes.
Paul, I'll edit the video if you'll hang out with me. Jesus.
Oh, I will if you edit the video.
We're talking about work. Kirby, let's talk about work.
All right.
Let's not.
Put your fucking headphones
Let's
on.
not talk about work because
You on vacation?
I'm on vacation and
I
I don't
am
fucking
too,
care.
actually.
Yeah, and so is Paul. Apparently, I
I
didn't
am
know Paul.
actually-
Took
Paul's not on vacation. He just didn't get scheduled.
No, I'm not. I'm not at the station for like 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, sick. Why do you think I have a beard?
That's dope. How you could take that much time off every
I
day.
like it. I haven't been to my real job in like 2 weeks already.
That's so cool.
You catching up on all your fake job stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Like I still work on vacation. I just don't go to my other job.
I do my fake job for a living. It's nice. Get a lot done.
Oh, God. Did you see that?
No,
What?
I missed it.
I spilled my beer.
Did you? I fucking dropped.
You
Sorry.
spilled it on my new magazine?
Actually, I don't want to do it. That magazine
Paul.
probably costs more than this whole setup. Here.
Paul,
You're not wrong.
if you don't want to be here, just leave. Me and Kirby will just...
I do want to be here. I just have to go home with my family. I have a kid. You have a kid? We have.
I do too. He's going to
Paul.
bed in a few minutes.
7:30, homie. Just hang out.
Yeah, you're right.
We're not going to see you again for another 6 months to 5 years.
Oh, at least.
5 years.
Knowing your life and mine.
So about a few months from now, are you going to take your plow off your Jeep, put tires back on it, and go off-roading with me?
I'd love to if I could find time.
You know what you should do? You should just quit all 19 of your jobs and drive out west.
Or just do one job. You ever
Yeah.
think about that?
Sell PJN.
Why would
Yeah.
you? Which one would you rather do? Would you rather detail cars or would you rather be a firefighter?
Save people. Well, he's not a firefighter, so...
EMT. What?
Same.
Wait. Yeah.
I thought you were an EMT. You just can't decide, can you?
No, you're both, right?
Yeah. How the
You're a
heck has
firefighter and an
he,
EMT.
How has he known me this long and not
He's
get that?
pretty.
If you're a
fucking awesome.
firefighter after you're an EMT, do you ever stop being an EMT? Or do they just keep you...
That
Are
doesn't
you-
even
are
make
They
sense.
keep you up on your training?
Are you really not getting it? I'm a firefighter paramedic. I do both at once. I work the same job. It's like one job, same pension, same pay, everything.
Wait,
So-
are you a paramedic or?
Paramedic.
Oh no shit.
So when there's an
I thought you were
issue,
EMT. That's
which
why I got my
vehicle do you get
Nice.
in?
We rotate at work. I go to work one day.
So you could put fires out, or you could be in an ambulance?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that
Really?
they would have two
Yeah.
separate setups like that. Okay, listen, my dad didn't work at a fucking fire station, all right? Take it easy.
No, but I feel like
It's 2018.
I feel like if you specialize in saving medically saving lives and you work on an ambulance, like maybe you should just do that,
No, we do both. We have to know it all.
which is
and
cool.
then he goes home and
Which is
inhales
gr-
15 gallons of fluid film.
Which is great. Yeah!
Pretty sick.
I don't use a respirator, but I use oxygen every night.
Look out.
I wind down with a glass of wine and an IV.
Free oxygen, so he can continue breathing after work or after detailing all day. Just cleans the
You look
lungs.
very uncomfortable.
My whole life's uncomfortable.
I'm actually surprised you're not sweating yet.
That should be like the title. That should be the title of this podcast.
That actually, yeah, that's what we should do. We should do like
like a title, like a
Built for the East podcast 1. My whole life's uncomfortable. Like dash.
This is Paul. This is really a intervention. We got you now, bitch. I don't think I can help you.
So you got rid of the Derry,
Yeah.
and
So
now you have.
a Honda freaking Ridgeline.
Can I tell the story?
Oh wait, hold on. It's a Ridgeline?
Oh, yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, it's a minivan.
I
Sick.
thought it was an Element.
No, it's actually a sick car, though. I love it.
Isn't
Literally,
it?
it's the SUV with a birth defect.
No. I thought a
Can you say that?
Ridgeline was an Element with the back cut off.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Yeah,
a fucking SUV with a birth defect.
Yeah.
It's a Pilot with, yeah, right. It's a Honda Pilot without, like, the third row seat. Instead of a third row seat, it's just got, like a
A plastic bin.
Yeah, a shopping cart attached to the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. I'm a firefighter paramedic who drives a wicked manly Honda Ridgeline. I used to have a sick
I feel
diesel
like-
truck.
I feel
And then I had a half ton that was really nice for like a minute.
Isn't it sad that your 500,000-mile Duramax van that you just bought is probably more dependable
Then
than your $40,000?
Wait, did you buy
Beautiful
like a
Duramax.
brand new one?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Was, yeah.
No. He bought a.
I have a van. I have a 1-ton diesel.
No, I know
van.
that. No, did you buy the Honda brand new?
Oh hell no! I bought that for like $5,000 with a. It's got two. Dude, it's the funniest thing.
No.
This is the
Let Paul tell his own
Slow
story.
it down.
I know. Let me tell my
No,
own
because
story.
I want him to get maximum angry at you. So I want you to
Why?
tell it properly.
He probably won't be right.
Because you said how much you paid for it, and then you were about to say how many miles it has, but then you like blurted off into something else. How
No,
many
it was like
miles does it
200
have?
and something. You paid what? $5,000?
So stand by. It's a second owner of it. It's a Honda Ridgeline. It's a 2011. It's got 1 million miles on it. It's 270 on it or something crazy.
That's insane.
I
That's
know.
gonna fucking blow up.
No.
No, it's not. He's only towing his enclosed trailer with it from
That's-
Sturbridge to
that-
Holyoke.
No, I'm not.
What? All right, that leads me to my next question. One, stop rubbing my foot.
That wasn't a question. That was an exclamation point.
Two, why the fuck do you live in Sturbridge?
I think you're better off with that mic. Can you guys switch?
Yeah, I like that more. Here, take the headphones.
Just change chairs, dude.
I've got swimmers here.
Change chairs. Let me hold.
Gift card.
Who you texting, Paul?
My wife.
Dude, you couldn't set aside a couple hours for me tonight?
What are you, my other girlfriend? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, dude, you just
I mean,
jammed my shit up.
I'm gonna lean back. That's just sick.
isn't that nice?
That's sick.
That is nice.
I feel like you're going backwards in the world of vehicles.
Oh, wicked backwards.
Like,
I had a diesel, then a half ton, and I got.
not only that, but like, you're supposed to start out with the shitty, worthless thing like a Honda Ridgeline and
Yeah.
end up with
Yeah.
your nice diesel that you had everything done to, which basically would have bought a brand new car
Or two.
Or two.
Or two.
3 of them.
with the amount of
I have
work
a
you put
kid
into it.
and a wife in nurse practitioner school.
Yeah, but
Eventually,
Eventually,
he's going to have a sugar moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a sugar mama pretty soon.
It's going to be pretty cool.
so
She's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
get
making
rid
like
of the Honda.
130 grand a year.
So you're gonna get rid of the Honda though.
Yeah, no, I'll just keep it and beat it in the wintertime until that dies, and then. But yeah, I mean, why would I sell it? I own it. I don't have a car payment. That's what's nice. We don't have a car payment.
Is there a Jeep diesel?
And,
I thought I remembered
the
that.
only reason we
How many miles does that have on it?
It's got 90,000 now.
Wait, that's a
So
diesel?
Nice. Yeah, dude.
What?
By the way, plug for Jeep.
that diesel Jeep literally gets like we drove. Yeah, we got 713 miles.
How big is the tank?
24 gallons from Palmer to North Carolina border.
So it's getting over 30?
If you set it to 65, it'll get almost 30.
That's fucking
But
wild.
I did
It's probably at zero issues, too, right?
not a single one. Dude.
Yeah.
Knock on
Nothing.
wood. Knock on
All I
wood.
do, but see, I treat that thing like better than I treat anything
As you
else.
should.
Right, because it's a diesel, it's an investment. I do the fuel filters every oil change, and I do the oil change religiously every 7,000 miles.
Does it have two fuel filters or one?
two, like the double?
Oh, yeah.
Under the tank. But I deleted, which some say it should help. It had this like monstrous mouthpiece to silent the turbo. I just like got rid of it, and I bought a piece of exhaust pipe and I had 2 beads welded on it to like just mount in place of this monstrous silencer for the turbo, and I heat wrapped it. I mean, it legitimately makes it drive like that much better because of like throttle response and everything else.
Does it
doesn't
make
lag
turbo
like
noises?
a little bit, but it prevents like lag. Like it actually improves airflow. It's sick.
I love you, Paul.
Thanks.
I just wanted to say I love you, that's all.
It's a sweet Jeep.
You should
It's
put
really
an atmospheric
mileage.
blow on it.
Gina be like driving through traffic, like a nurse.
Gotta whatchamacallit, fucking, all I can think of is customer.
I'm actually gonna delete it once it hits 100,000. I think.
You're
Not like to make it louder, just to like delete the emissions completely.
You're making me freak out.
Me or him?
He's telling the story and he's got the microphone up here.
I know.
And then now he's sitting and it's like this.
I'm gonna delete
Hey, one of the best pictures I have of us is at my birthday party, and you're holding the mic like that, and we're all totally in the bag.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You have a picture of that?
Oh yeah, it's bad. I'll send it to you later.
Why don't you?
It's on the internet somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I feel like your birthday party. Those speakers I sold to that guy, he's like, so if you use them a lot, I'm like, they've been used.
Yeah. They've
Like
been
fast, like
yeah.
hammered.
That's true. Yeah.
I've beaten them into the
Just the
ground.
dust.
alone.
Just the
But they're
dust.
fine. I mean, they still work. I cleaned them up. I took the grates off. I mean, I cleaned them up real well. They're good. But man, those things have seen some work.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're meant for. To work.
I would.
I was emailing Sam today, and I got to thinking about you coming by.
Yeah.
So anytime I think about you and Sam at the same time, I think about the time we were hanging out in your basement, and you fell asleep, and your parents had set the alarm so we couldn't get out of the house, and Sam was trying to wake you up, and I didn't know how deep you slept, Paul, and Sam did, and he's like pushing you, he rolled you right onto the floor. And he's like doing all his stuff to you, and eventually, dude, he just winds up all the way up and just smashes you in the face hard, dude. This cheek touched that cheek. Oh yeah, and nothing. Nobody's home. I don't think so. No, we were just hanging. It was the night we went out. He had no exhaust on his Volvo, and we went ripped around the parking lot. I don't think we were drinking.
No, I didn't think we were.
Nope, you were just zonked out, and he literally, I think he might have did like an open fist thing like this, give you a little knuckle. Nothing. No one was home. So we ended up just leaving your house, dude, and the alarm went off.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Of course you don't remember that because you didn't wake up.
Cops probably came down basement, saw Paul, just picked him.
Yeah, we were just like, well, gotta go, and we left, and the house alarm started going off. We just drove away. You know what? I think I sat there because I was gonna tell the police when they got there. Oh, it's just me. I was leaving and everyone's sleeping. I think that's what I was gonna do, but I think your mom came out and slammed the keypad.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah.
I played football with Zach Gilly. It's a nice painting.
It is. I keep meaning to bring it down center.
What's he doing now?
He's a cop in town, full time,
I always forget he's a cop.
night shift.
Oh, that's why I forget he's a cop.
You know. You should be a comedian.
I thought about that shit. I think I'm fucking hilarious. I don't really give a fuck if anyone in the audience laughs as long as I do. Fuck it. Just sit up there, bring a picture of Paul. This is my friend Paul. We're gonna talk about him tonight.
So, Paul, one of the things I was going to do was I'm going to do interviews like this.
I'm actually excited about the business thing, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to promote businesses and do interviews. And then I wanted to do another one called This Week at Work, where I just have
Stupidest
one of my
fucking
friends come in and just talk about work and shit you did at work.
Stupid.
But I realized into 5 minutes of talking that we can't talk about anything because you're talking about customers' cars. You're talking about where you work, which is other people's businesses. Like, you literally just can't do that. And I was like, all right, well, that's out the window.
You realize that, like, even the way we talk, like you have to, like, spend an hour and a half editing this to make it, like, there'll still be, like, a little bit of swearing, which is a mix.
I'll be swearing. I don't care about swearing.
Fuck it, fire me.
And probably don't talk about you can't talk about me being a firefighter, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
It's common. It's public knowledge.
No, I know, but, like,
It's not like you're like, hey, I'm fucking shooting meth and fucking being a firefighter.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to edit that clip into your intro, you know?
And the other part where I'm like,
Listen,
the thing is if you edit it out of the important job one, you can just leave that part in.
I don't want average people saving me if I'm dying in a fire. I want that guy saving me.
that's how you know I'm screwed up.
Yeah, I want you fucked up enough to just, you know, save me regardless of the situation, you know? Do normal people save lives, Paul?
No.
Do normal people detail cars?
Probably not.
Definitely not. Do normal people huff fluid?
I know I do, but I don't know about normal.
I mean, I don't, so...
If you wanna talk about a normal day in my life, I don't sleep and I go to people's houses and have to explain to their families why their loved one's dead.
But when you do sleep,
You have to do that?
Yeah.
why do you have to do that?
Just the other day, I walked into a house in a certain town.
Oh, you're saying they're dead there.
Yeah, I thought you meant
Oh,
like you brought
yeah.
them to the hospital and had to go back.
Dude,
Okay,
stop.
I'm like, no.
I don't even
I
want to
got
talk
you now.
about this, man.
Why?
Because you're going to start
Not
saying
hard.
something about a kid, and I'm just going to die.
I wouldn't bring that up around this. That's not.
Okay.
There's a time and a place.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go call my son.
I have to go soon, legit too.
Dude,
let me finish.
No!
Bro,
Stop.
I'm not. Stop.
Fucking yelling.
Stop yelling.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You've been on vacation for 2 weeks.
Working my other jobs. You see that? On the
Note to self: don't let guests use that mic. Use this one. Okay.
Wait, how many jobs do you have?
I work on a private ambulance company, cars, fire department. So, 48 hours of my week is already at Agawam usually. Yeah, he's like,
Stop whining,
I'm
man.
not whining. You're yelling at me why I'm leaving. I'm telling you.
I don't want you to leave. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I scheduled time to hang out with you, and you're leaving 2 hours in.
That's like, but I have to go home. I don't.
I scheduled time to hang out with you. Rescheduled. Twice.
That's because you didn't want to do this at 10 a.m.
Why would you want to?
Yeah,
I see
because
why.
neither of us. Because you asked me if you could go grocery shopping an hour later. Am I gonna have time to go grocery shopping at 11?
Why are you smelling the mic?
It smells good.
Does it? It's not bad, actually.
Dude,
Honestly, I
hey,
mean,
his nose hairs were on that. Did you just huff a nose hair? Did you feel anything go up?
yeah.
The chicken bacon ranch pizza was really good. Antonio's is really good.
Sponsorship.
Antonio's? No, dude. Well, we're dead.
what-
Every
what's the point of
podcast
the
will put. Well,
Why? You say that like it's a bad thing.
What is the point of the condom?
I don't know.
Oh, wow, wait, hold on. Put that back on.
Oh man.
Talk to each other, will you?
Oh,
Let's get
man.
sharp. Oh, it's like 1950 in here.
Dude, that looks so
Looks
much
way
cooler than
more
this
dope.
shit.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. What? Yeah, take that.
Sick.
Well, let's put together an ender here.
Alright.
Wait, no. Don't give me some weird speech. That's weird. What's your Instagram name?
PJN _ auto detailing.
Starts with the at, right?
I feel like you don't need to specify that anymore.
Anybody that watches this, tag your shit box car. And tag Paul's name so you can fix it.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
But you're not doing any winter stuff. Unless if we figure out something here, right?
No, I will do it if we have a heated garage to go to.
Will you do undercoating? No. Fuck. No, you ain't doing undercoating in my shop. Shit, I'm doing undercoating. Get out of here. Will you do interior details here?
Yes.
If I schedule them for you?
Yes.
How many of those do you think you can do in a day if they're not all total destroyed?
Thanks for having me, Adam. Built East podcast.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
When are you going to detail my truck for free because you still owe me from Roush Creek?
Ooh.
Motherfucker. Thought I forgot about that
That
shit.
time you stinkied up his car.
I actually thought about that way here.
So, how did that happen, Paul?
I'm going to go make this
What'd you
phone
do?
call. You guys end this out nice.
I got drunk and left all my soaking wet clothes in the trunk of your sweet Camry.
No, alright. First of all, it was a Corolla.
Corolla, I gotta go. Let's go. Let's go here, beer. Goodbye. Love you.